most unique sounding LS.
What that Supra did was release an extra 500 horsepower.
Welcome to another episode of This Versus That. So today we have this. Well, let's talk about this one first. Hello, Mr. Tanner.
Hey, how you doing, man?
How are you?
I'm good.
What did you bring here today?
This is a taxi.
Chevy Caprice from New York City. Couple battle scars from traffic.
This is a car we built for Volkswagen for Rockstar. That is for the Formula Drift series. We did 6 events with it, and then put in some back seats and made it into a taxi. And now, honestly,
let's check that out. I love 4 racing buckets.
You say this was built for the Formula Drift series.
Yeah.
As in a professional racing cars, which you brought to our little fun street car shoot.
Back in the day,
Hey everybody, an old man's talking.
when F20 cars were like 600 horsepower, not
2015
1200
wasn't really back in the day.
In terms of technology and how Formula Drift cars have kind of progressed over the years, you said, so 5 years ago, cars are making 600 horsepower. We may have had some other Formula Drift cars on here that were making, I don't know, double that now?
Double the horsepower.
Exactly what he said. Come on. Yeah, no, this one's 4-seater. It's super comfy.
Dude, this is the life.
Wait, if you remember, Vin, this car has been in the donut garage yard back in the OG days.
Yes, I remember. I actually can't forget because this man did the best wall drag ever. One thing I really like is, like, you know, everyone puts big gussets on their cars because the gusset is a flex in its own regard. But then you went the extra step.
I have no response to that.
Can we take a look at what's under here?
When we were at the garage, it was a different color. Everything was a different color. Honestly, this engine hasn't been opened in, since the car came out 5 years ago.
Here come the excuses. Here it is. Here.
Oil changes.
You know, maybe, I don't know if I... Look at this thing. 8-into-1 collector.
This
LS7, correct?
It's an LS7.
This is the coolest thing. It's the
like
most
no LS.
Yeah,
ever.
it's the most unique sounding LS ever. Tanner, do you know what this car weighs?
With me, it's about 3,000 pounds.
3,000 pounds
So
and
that means
about...
it probably weighs about 2,910 then. Because tiny guys in here, yeah, the such a weight advantage.
We could go dunk him in some water, wet this down.
We're gonna have to, like, if it's a drift taxi, he's gonna have to add a couple more people because I brought a street car. I brought a knife to a knife fight. My boy Kai here has the car. Mikey's the tuner from Insane Speed, and look, there's nothing.
You can't say there's nothing even to it. It's a Mark IV Supra. These cars own the drag race world. Like in street racing, the Mark IV Supra is king. What's up, man? So tell us about this Mark IV Supra.
It's actually a street car that we have built together.
So what's a street car to you?
A street car is a full interior car, no gauges, street legal.
So you got AC
works, heat.
Full interior, as God intended.
That's not stock. I've never seen one of these come with an IBM. What processor is this thing?
This is
Full
your
leather,
second. You had
full
another build
interior.
this one was set up originally with an automatic gearbox.
Yes.
I understand, and now you have the proper Get Rag 6-speed on it and everything.
Correct.
So I
Ooh.
love the direction that you took with this.
Yes, I want it to be a street, fun drive, daily driver.
Speaking of drag spec, I see you don't really have like a big old slick in the back. You got, what size tire is this?
It's a 335.
That's still big though. You got some meat.
A little.
Can we see what's under there? Well, we all know the Mark IV Supra Came with the 2JZ. I mean, this is standard Supra. Like, you got a massive turbo.
It even has one less turbo than it comes with from the factory bin.
What turbo is that?
It's a 67 millimeter.
Is this a Supra? I think that's a Supra.
A wild Larry Chen
I just needed
appears.
to do that. I had to do that.
Larry, which way is the wind going? Can we get a? Oh, that.
Oh, there.
Yeah, it's southwest for sure.
Hold on.
How much power?
720.
720.
Yes.
And what is it? What does this car weigh?
About 3,900.
3,900 pounds.
But look how gorgeous it is.
It's a pretty little
nice.
street car. Hypertuned manifold. I love this.
See, it's got the AC compressor in there still. We here at Hoonigan have an affinity for high-powered cars that still have air conditioning, so we point it out on every build. So we got 700 horsepower Supra that weighs almost 4,000 pounds versus Volkswagen Passat with an LS that weighs 3,000 pounds?
I think the turbo is gonna take it.
Hey Hurt, we're gonna race a Mark IV Supra versus Volkswagen Passat. Who do you think's gonna win?
The paperwork says this car is going to smoke it. You need about 3 lengths.
Mark-
at least.
Wait.
Mark
we
IV
need to
Supra.
start we need to start even here.
Well, you know what? If you lose, everyone expected a Volkswagen Passat to lose to a Mark IV Supra, so it's fine.
Fair enough.
Easy. Let's do it.
Not a Passat!
It's a Volkswagen Passat.
That's a Passat. I'm a fitness instructor.
I told you all. Told you all.
No, whatever that Supra did, like right there, was release an extra 500 horsepower.
Supra launched, they were nice, and then he like bugged, Tanner pulled, and then he hit boost and said, "Zut!"
Man, this is gonna get wild.
Oh, now he's getting serious.
Round 2.
That was close.
The Supra, he is afraid to lay into it. That thing is getting squirrely.
What's a good roll race speed for you? 40?
Never tried this thing.
What would be good second gear?
Second gear, 50.
All right, so they want to do a 50-mile-an-hour roll race. Let's do roll race from 50 to the first cone.
The first cone.
Bonus round.
he was like, "Dude, we're gonna keep going."
You still got him? Did you take him down there?
You want to do a ballast?
That was ballast this shit up.
Dude, that was sick.
You want to jump in?
By the way, you were both supposed to race to the first cone. All three of you guys went all the way
Once
through.
you're in it, you're like,
The two of you were both.
They want to ballast it by almost the weight difference. So
It should be Scott, Vin, and Hurt.
Big Boys Club, just get all the big boys in there.
Holy crap, look how tiny this car looks now.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yo, isn't this like a compact car?
Oh, this thing's slim. You gotta put your rubbing now.
Oh,
or
man.
you're gonna have so much grip.
He's just gonna launch in, just shatter a drive shaft.
All right, that looks good. Okay, so they're gonna run again. We're gonna go for dig, the extra, I don't know, 9,000 pounds inside his car.
Bonus round.
That's not good.
Clutch is hot.
Yeah, this thing rules.
I was about to get
That was sick.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm pretty hyped, man, because going into this, we had no idea what would actually win in this race. Who won the last one with us in the car? I wasn't paying attention. I was having too much fun. I was just like, yeah!
It just hooked.
So if we learned anything, we know that Hurt, Scotto, and myself are good at one thing.
Ballast.
Being heavy.
Yeah, we're good at ballast. Professional ballast team here right now. Ballast boys. You wanna hear this bad boy? Yo, you gotta turn that off.